Welcome to the third quarterfinal match between the Scarborough STRIKEFORCE and Oakville GRIZZLIES. Scarborough won the toss and chose to field. Oakville has a very strong batting team. Captain Amrishtanna looking to use some strategy with his club. They have a strong bowling power actually. If they get a few early wickets, the tables can turn in their favor very quickly. Malav Joshi is going to start for Amrishtanna. Sachin is on strike, one of the draft picks for the Oakville GRIZZLIES. And Arch Patel is off strike. And you can hear the excitement from the Scarborough STRIKEFORCE captain and the team. First ball, first wicket. Wow, that is big. We've seen that happen in, I think, the last 3 matches. It is a very impactful ball. First ball takes the off and middle stump. Sachin heads back. Disappointed for sure, but he'll make up for it on the other side of the ball when he gets a chance. Tapan Roy on strike, new batsman in, Tapan Roy. Malav picks up a dot ball with some tight fielding on the inside in the inner circle. Could have been a single, but the fielding is active to say the least. 2 balls, 1 wicket, 0 runs. And we change that very quickly to make it 6 runs. He picked that one up, Tapan Roy, and he has faced 2 balls and has 6 runs. So that power play over is going to be utilized. It looks like I thought they were going to get away unscathed, but Tapan has 6 on board for Oakville GRIZZLIES. A slow ball. Looks like they gave a no. Could have been dipping, but both umpires are signaling a no ball. It was a dot ball, but it was a no ball. Let's see if he can capitalize on this. Tapan picked one up for 6. And he goes, and it looks like it's going to squeeze away from 4. The fielder is in chase in pursuit, but he gets 4 runs. Good effort by the fielder, but Tapan looks like he wants to make sure the Oakville GRIZZLIES get into the semifinals. With a hot start, 10 runs off of 3 balls. Fielding adjustments being made, but the reality is it's the power play. There's not much you can adjust. The bowler has to keep control on where he pitches the ball. That's where he has a great comeback ball right down the offside. Tapan has been hitting to the leg side, so looks like Malav has picked up on that as well. He has 1 more ball in this over. If he picks up a wicket, nobody will remember the 6s and the 4s. But it looks like Tapan remembers the 6. And he hits a second one, 16 runs off of 5 balls. Talk about taking advantage of a power play. Looks like Captain Amrishtanna is bringing in his second bowler. Giving the advice to his bowlers to say, let's keep Tapan off strike. That's the key for them right now. Cool him down a bit, pick up a couple wickets, and put the pressure back on. Hit Patel gets the ball for the second over of the power play. Quite the delivery. He gets some airtime on that delivery. If you see it on the replay, he gets up pretty high right before releasing the ball. He has a little jump there. But he is getting that line and length, which is the most important part. And he picks up the wicket. Captain Amrishtanna is quite happy. He's sitting here and standing here right by the scorer's box. And I can see the emotion. He has picked up 2 quick wickets.
Everything is happening very quick in this game. 2 quick wickets, but big quick hits too. 17 runs, 2 wickets. Still 1.2 overs.
Thank you, Saishnu. Welcome into the commentator's box. Captain of the Brampton Bombers joining me here. Both of our teams are eliminated, so we are sharing our own personal opinions. Anything shared today is our personal opinion, has nothing to do with the organizers of the tournament. We are just here to keep the fans entertained and keep the flow going as the third quarterfinal is kicking off. 19 runs, 2 wickets, 1 over. I think in this match, based on with the way the runs are going, the wickets are the most important.
Absolutely, and both of these batsmen are very crucial for this game because Manthan Bhai is known for his big hitting powers. He's a very good batsman who used to play league cricket in India. And same, looks like Tapan Bhai is also very powerful.
Wow,
Another big hit,
shot,
and looks like it's in the gap. 4 runs.
Tapan Roy with 20 runs off of 6 balls, 333 strike rate. Captain Amristana making some adjustments into the field. He's brought Sodab onto the boundary for the power play. Let's see how that plays out.
Yeah, this next couple of balls, one more ball to go for this power play, but next over also, while these both batsmen on the crease, it's very important. Very nice
Very
ball.
nice line. Good comeback. Right down the offside. Over is complete. At the end of the power play, 24 runs is a really good start. The 2 wickets are expensive, but they'll take the 24 runs any day of the week.
Yeah, and next couple of overs, both of these batsmen are at crease, they are quick runners. They can hit big shots, and look at that overthrow. Maybe good cover by
I mean, it's good to be aggressive, but on plays like that, we've seen lots of wickets go where the ball hits a stump, for example, and they try to take a third run, and the greediness is what's cost a lot of people their wickets, right?
Yeah, that reminds me last year how I got run out. The third run, I tried to take it, and it was very crucial game. We needed 6 runs in 5 balls, and that exactly the third run caused a run out, and we lost it. Lost that game at that point.
They say hindsight is 20/20. It's easy to look back, but while you're in the game, in the heat of the moment, you know, you're very. Oh, there's a drop by the keeper that looked like it was a clean nick from here.
Yeah.
Based on the reaction of the team, it was a clean nick, and unfortunately dropped. But as we're speaking, the pressure when you're playing between the wickets, you forget about the run rate. You forget about everything else. It's instinct.
Yeah.
And some players have the instinct, some don't. Full toss pushed off onto the leg side for a single run. You're right. I haven't really seen Manthan play too frequently, but it looks like he's got a steady bat.
Yeah.
And Tapan as well. Obviously, we've seen the power, but the steadiness is what could kill this team.
Yeah, exactly. Like Manthan is someone who will keep rotating the strike, and then if and when needed, he can hit big shots. He won't rush through his batting. He won't try to keep hitting the balls every single ball in the corner, but he will keep rotating the strike.
Tapan just missed a boundary there on Bridgeway on the long. Was just able to keep that ball from getting out. But it looks like these batsmen are middling the ball once again. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. They are seeing the ball, picking it up, and pushing it where they want to. Playing some very systematic cricket. They've got 28 runs between the two of them off of 14 balls.
Yeah, and this over itself, they got 6 runs and 5 balls. That's exactly what they need in the middle overs. As we said, oh,
Looks like
survived.
it's going to be a dead ball.
Dead ball.
And we're going to have that played again. We'll throw a couple in to see if the umpire selects a new ball. We're going to replay that last ball. My opinion, that probably would have been a catch out. If,
Yeah.
he got lucky, I think.
Yeah, this is a blessing for the batsman. Bowler and a fielder both were ready to catch that ball. So let's see how Tapan Bhai can utilize this.
Ayush's last ball squeezes in off the offside once again. I've seen this consistently on that side. When the ball is pitching on the offside, it seems to be dying. And it's something that the captains should take note of and really push their bowlers. If I was in that position, I'd be okay with a couple wide balls if you're getting those dot balls on the offside.
Yeah, that's exactly right. As game progresses, this will be very important, because we have noticed in the past as well, the playoffs games are usually low-scoring games, usually one-sided games. If the one team scores big total on the board, the pressure plays out.
We've seen some good chases too, but speaking from your experience as a keeper, I also keep, and it's important for the keeper to keep encouraging the bowler, but also help him get his line. Like they're picking that offside and getting that line, and it's up to the keeper to. Sometimes I position myself on the outside just so that the bowler focuses on the offside. It looks like Amrish Bhai, Amar Bhai, and the team have got their team focused on that offside, and it looks like the bowlers are being consistent.
Yeah, that's right.
As I say that, he bowls the ball on the leg side as a wide, but I think that consistency on the offside is what's going to keep that score tight. The wickets will fall, but those runs are what's going to really be tough. 31 after 3, so their run rate right now is just under 10. That's going to be a tough one to chase.
Yeah, that's like especially the ball outside the fourth or fifth stump. Those balls on the offsides are hard to hit unless you have a very strong technical batsman who can hit you over the cover. But we haven't seen that many. But yeah, if any ball or anything on middle and leg can be sent out of the ground by these two batsmen.
As you say that, there's a ball lofted for a catch, and it's dropped. Dropped on the leg side. That was a very, very catchable ball.
Yes.
And those are the ones that could catch you. That's Tapan's, I think, second.
That was Manthan.
Second life. Oh, that was Manthan. Sorry. Second drop.
And any catch drop for both of these batsmen can cost can be expensive.
And they're going to be busy on the leg side, it seems, today. Squeeze it out for 4. Nope. Let's see if the fielder gives. Not saying. Yep, they've given 4 runs. 4 runs. Good effort, but 4 runs given. Yeah.
And it's a 4. Very good effort by Saurabh by there, but
just in the field, they're pushing him onto the leg side now, giving a little bit of space.
Yeah, the replay shows he was clearly outside the boundary. And a straight hit.
That's a big 6. Not sure if that ball's coming back. It does come back out of the balcony. And once again, Tapan is just cooking right now. 31 off 11 with 280 strike rate.
Looks like these two batsmen will completely turn the game away from Scarborough Strikeforce. Last ball of the over.
I was saying 10 is a tough one to maintain. They push the run rate up to 11.5. Another stroke, they're going to be over 12.
Can we see a 100-plus score in this playoffs game? Very nice comeback.
It's the end of the over. 44 runs.
Very good shot on the offside. He will take 1 run. Tapan Bhai is on strike. Ayush Bhai. And and a catch out.
I know it's a blessing to see Tapan go for the Scarborough Strike Force, but I'm telling you, this was my old partner when we opened in our cricket club in Atmiya Cricket Club, and Sridev is a tough wicket to take. He's a lefty, he's pesky, he pushes the ball on the offside when he needs to. He'll turn and push it on the leg side and hit some big sixes, but he's coming in with the mentality, I know him well enough. He's going to push this. He's only in the 4th over, 5th over. He wants to get to the 6th, 7th, 8th, 10th over, and then he'll open up. So I'm assuming he'll come in and just rotate the strike. I could be totally wrong depending on their strategy, but my assumption is he's just going to want to rotate for a bit.
Absolutely. No, no. I have played with Sridev in APL as well. He's very sensible batsman. He's very level-headed player he knows what needs to be done in every situation of the game. So I think he will keep rotating the strike. And Manthan is a very similar personality batsman who doesn't like to take the risk unless absolutely needed to.
Manthan again has kept a 100 strike rate, which is impressive to be honest.
Again, good stop.
Very strong feeling on the inner circle. It's a team that's going to fight. 46 is there. Nisarg is a bowler that I was going to ask. I'm surprised they haven't used him earlier, but it looks like they're going to use him in the latter half of their innings. Potentially use him as a power play bowler as well. But he's one of those pesky bowlers too that he can pick up wickets very quickly.
And he's one of the is the perfect bowler to bowl it to Manthan and Sridev Bhai because he is a smart. He knows what these two batsmen are going to do. So I'm really excited to see this the 6 balls.
It's about the game within the game, right? To see Nisarg with very simple and straight bowling. He'll turn the ball as well, but Sridev batting, you'll see him. He'll show you the stumps for a couple seconds, and then they'll disappear once he steps in, right? There you go. The stumps are gone. And you can see that's a strategy, not a strategy, but a way that he'll bat here, knowing there's no LBW. He's challenging the bowler to continue bowling, but he'll keep flicking the ball away. There you go. There's a flick, and he's going to steal one. He should have stole one, but good call by the off-strike batsman. Manthan saw that it was right in the fielder's hand, and he decided to play it safe once again.
Absolutely. And this tournament it's absolutely turning out to be amazing one for all of us, and this is only possible because we have a great group of sponsors who are supporting us all these years to making this happen. And such a venue, such food, everything we can arrange, its dress, everything is because of the sponsor support.
No, absolutely. And once again, this is a charity tournament. We know that we do this for many reasons, but one of them is to bring the community together. And by bringing the community together, only good things happen. And when you see the environment, it's one thing, there's competitive nature on the field, that's for sure. But the reality is, it is a competitive sport. But the way it's played here at Atmiya Premier League is something that you can't find in any other tournament. I'm not saying this from a biased perspective, but I've seen this this is our 13th season now, and we've seen that continuous growth. Nisarg pulling a amazing over. 2 runs.
In 1 over.
He's going to keep it tight, and I think that his 3 overs are going to be extremely important for the Scarborough Strike Force to keep that run rate or keep that total under 70, which is a tough task right now, I know, but they've brought that run rate under 8 now. They're floating around 11. halfway through. Let's see how this plays out.
Anything above 80 is a golden opportunity for Oakville to take game home. But Scarborough also have a very strong batting lineup. So if they can keep them below 70, they have a very good chance.
I agree with you fully. I think 80 is definitely a tough one to chase. Scarborough has some batting power, that's for sure. But the reality is 48 and having 6 overs to go. It's one where they have 2 power play overs left, but I don't know if they're going to get a power play the way they did the first 2. So if they don't capitalize on the second power play, it could be interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. And looking at the Oakville's dugout, they still got 2 very strong and very famous power hitters for the APL. Don't forget Tanmay Bhai, who is fit and ready for this game. So anything is possible. Raj Bhai is a very good bowler. Last year he played with Brampton Bombers. The year before he played with, if I'm not wrong, he played with Hamilton Chargers. Very steady, very disciplined guy. He will continue. He will bowl all your 6 balls as you were telling me earlier on offside 5th stump. He will not move his ball. Very consistent.
Sneaking away, but the fielders are playing tight on the offside. Nice shot. Good stroke to get the ball out there, but the fielding was solid on the offside. A lot of action, a lot of movement. They've got 2 players on the off and 3 on the leg. It looks like they're still not going to change it on this one. They're going to keep 2 on the leg side.
And it's a good chance.
But it looks like it's gone for 4.
Was it a misfield?
No,
the fielder?
it's just the way that it was set up. He was a little too far over on the leg side.
And that's the specialty of Sridev. He knew exactly where the fielder is, and he placed the ball exactly where it should be to get a very good, healthy 4 runs. At one point, it looked like a catch, but he knew where his fielders are. Nisarg Bhai, new over. Very good bowling so far by Nisarg Bhai. He bowled 1.1 over, only conceded 2 runs. Second dot ball. Nisarg Bhai dealing with dot balls right now. Third dot ball. 9 balls so far. Nisarg Bhai bowled and conceded only 2 runs. Very powerful shot by Manthan Bhai, but fielded very good. Only 1 run. Score is now 56 runs, 3 wickets, 7.5 overs. Nisarg Bhai ended his second over, conceded only 3 runs so far. Excellent bowling. Rajbai is ready with his second over. Score is 56 runs, 3 wickets. Oakville have 4 overs still in the game. They can score at the brisk rate. Let's see what we have. Excellent ball by Rajbai. Dot ball. What we have seen so far is that any score above 75 is very tough to chase, especially during this qualifier and playoffs games. It's a huge hit by Manthan Bhai, way outside boundary line, huge 6. 25 balls, 21 runs. Sridev Bhai on strike and Raj Bhai to Sridev Bhai. Very sensible batting. This is what Sridev Bhai brings onto the crease. Very stability. He knows exactly what to do in every part of the game. He will play very sensibly. Try to hit it in the leg side corner where there is a wide open space. Even over cover, which is a wide open space. So he looks like he's going to target those areas where they don't have fielders. Straight down the ground, totally in the gap, and 4 runs. This is what Sridev Bhai is known for. His shots will be exactly placed very well between the players. "67 runs, 3 wickets. 3 more overs to go. Oakville looks like is set for the big score here. My prediction is that they can easily score above 90 if these 2 batsmen will stay until last. They still have Tanmay Bhai and 2 more power hitters to come after this wicket. So will be very interesting to see what they can post on the board today. And very good bowling by Malo Bhai. He has so far considered 17 runs in his first over. Let's see if Manthan Bhai and Sridev Bhai targets him for this over and gets another big over under the Oakville scoreboard. Offside shot. Looks like ball will be stopped before the boundary. 2 easy runs. It's a power play over. Let's see how many runs they can score in this over. 4 more balls to go. Malo Bhai. Another ball way outside off stump. Manthan Bhai placed it very nicely. And very good stop by the fielder, by the way. Another ball, loose ball outside off stump. Looks like he placed the fielder on the leg side, but he's bowling the offside. Easy pickings for Manthan Bhai. 32 runs he has scored so far in 30 balls. Very, very crucial inning in this playoffs game by Manthan by Tavedia. Good comeback by Malobai, but they will take easy one run. Sridev Bhai is a very, very, very talented batsman. Wherever you put the fielders, he has that special talent that he can hit the shot in the gap. Let's see what he can bring. Last ball to go for the Malobai's over. I predict at least he will hit a 4. Full toss ball. Very nice full toss tipping ball. So and there is a chance of a run out. Risky 2 runs. End of the 10th over. Score is 80 runs. Nisarg Bhai is coming back with the second over of the power play. Anand Bhai is back with me. He um oh, he Anand Bhai, you missed a really good power hitting by Manthan Bhai and one good shot by Sridev Bhai. Score is 80 runs now. 2 more overs to go. This over from Nisarg Bhai will be very critical for Scarborough Strikeforce to keep the score below 100. And
Catch. It's a drop. It's a drop. He was in motion, but they only took one. They only took one.
Amrish Bhai covered the big ground. Like he ran all the way from long on to long off position, but last moment couldn't halt the catch. Only 1 run. He saved 3 runs at least.
Every run is important right here. They gotta be
gold.
There you go.
Manthan Bhai got out with a very good score, 34 runs in 33 balls.
They took the power at the beginning with Tapan and the power play overs, and then kept the 100 strike rate right through. That's impressive for this team.
And Pavitra Bhai is a new batsman. Last ball to go for the Nisarg Bhai and this power play over. And it's a dot ball end of the 11th over. Score is 82 runs.
Oakville has a strong bowling lineup, but we've seen crazier things happen with chases for 80, 90 runs. So it's not like it's impossible, but it is definitely a tough task. Pavitra has come in to partner with Sridev. Let's see how that partnership takes us to the last over.
Absolutely. Scarborough have a really good opening pair. And don't forget, last year's Saurabh Bhai Jain's power hitting. He hit consecutive boundaries and scored almost, I remember, if I'm not wrong, 31 runs in first 2 overs in the playoffs game. So that almost won the game for his team.
Sridev digging in for 2. Looks like they're going to play it safe and just take the 1. But I know he wanted to get back on strike because that bat is heating up. And we've seen him play. He's running at 15 off of 14, so 107 strike rate. They know that it's important to get over 90. It's more also, psychological to be over 90 runs. If they stay in the 80s, it's still possible. But if you're not bowling and you're bowling wides, that 90 is inevitable.
Absolutely. Let's see what Pavitra Bhai do on this ball, because Sridev Bhai on strike is a gold for Oakville right now.
It's tough for Raj bowling in the death overs. He's got 20 runs given up in 2.2 overs, and the batsmen are coming here to swing. So it's not like it's gonna. They're not coming to take singles here. They're gonna play, and as I say,
Yeah.
they take a single.
Yeah.
They're definitely swinging for the fences.
3 more balls to go. And a very good shot in the gap, I guess. Only just 1 run. Two more ball to go. Let's see what Pautrabai can do. Score is 86 runs, 4 wickets. 1 boundary can cross that 90 run mark. 4 runs straight past the long on fielder. Easy boundary. 4 runs. 1 more ball to go. Maybe. I think it's over.
first ball, Malav takes it for 4. Let's see if they gave him a 6 or a 4. Umpire has signaled a 6.
Yeah, but it was
Sachin has
strong
been
hit.
taken for 6 on the first ball of the second innings. They're going to need a few of those to keep that score moving along.
Both of these batsmen are very critical for this run chase for the Scarborough Strike Force. Very Malav Bhai and Saurabh Bhai, both of them are known for big hits.
Oh, a drop ball. I heard a nick here. I heard a nick. They got a potential run out, but no. Did you hear the nick? I did in the box. Yeah.
So it's a missed catch. Surprise! It's Sridev, who's very good fielder.
We'll ask him after the match, but he's going to deny that nick. I think it was.
Of course.
No, he won't. He'll say it was.
Next ball over the cover fielder. Easy pickings.
4. Okay, Scarborough Strike Force are not going to go down without a fight, that's for sure. Malav with 10 runs off of 3 balls. And that power play that the Oakville Grizzlies got with Tapan has slowly been negated by Malav coming in and taking some runs early too.
As always, Scarborough have that fighting spirit. They are known for that, coming all the way from their captain and vice captain. 1 run.
If that ball was 1 more inch to the right, you and I would be catching that in the box. Malav is swinging 100% for the boundaries, and as you said, Saurabh as a dangerous batsman takes a strike for the first time as well. This is some firepower that they have, so let's see if they can capitalize.
These 2 power play overs will be very, very critical for the Scarborough Strike Force. They can uplift this strike rate.
That could be a catch, but it looks like it got caught in
And
the
it's
curtain.
a run-out chance
And
here.
there's a foot race back to the strike. They came to say hello and went back without taking a run. That's important.
If one batsman all the way touched the other side of the crease, in my opinion, it was a single. It was a run.
You can see the reaction of Saurabh on the camera.
Well, he ran 2 runs, whereas the second other batsman he didn't run at all. So let's see that confusion goes off of his head and he can focus.
Saurabh is definitely swinging. Umpire is looking that signal of. Nope, he said over.
New bowler. Pavitra Bhai is coming up with his second over. He bowled really well last game.
For
Full
the
toss.
second over, but his first. Looks like Sachin is in the leg side, and they've taken 1 run and a no ball. It looks like it was a no ball for overstepping. Yep, umpire's confirming it is.
Oh, side.
Oh, is that what it was?
He crossed the sideline.
I see.
So it's a free hit for Saurabh Bhai. This is a great chance to hit a boundary and score extra 4 or 6 runs.
They got to capitalize on these free hits that they're going to get. Looks like he's going to push it off, and it may go, but it doesn't look like it had the steam. The fielders have stopped it before the boundary. They've just taken 2 runs. Saurabh on strike again. Looks like they've packed up the leg side. And there's a wide ball.
It's a big wide. What do you think? who will have to play a crucial inning here to get the win for Scarborough Strike Force.
I think it's the later overs. These are definitely important. He lifts it over. That's going to go for 4. This power play is definitely important, but it's the middle overs, I think, after the first couple of wickets, if they can maintain that strike rate, Nistar is going to be a big one for them. If he comes in, he's one of those guys, he's pesky is the word that they use, where he can take the single or double, he can, take a loose ball and, toss it over onto the leg side. He's a lefty. He's one of those batsmen. I think he's going to be the impact batsman for the Scarborough Strike Force. Hopefully they don't have to see him too soon, but when he does get in there, it's going to be important.
Absolutely. And the way both of these batsmen are playing right now, if they stay at the crease for 2 more overs, Scarborough have a very good chance to win this game. The 1 run. Two more balls to go in this over. If they get one more boundary, I think they had a really successful power play to chase the score 91 runs. Straight! And it's a boundary.
4 runs. You are absolutely right, Saishnu, with your assessment. 16 off for 5 balls at 320 strike rate. It looks like a replay of the power play that Oakville had. So, as much as we were taking it loosely and lightly, saying that 90 is a tough target and tough chase, these guys are right on pace.
Yeah, 1 more ball to go for this power play over. Anything can happen. And two overs. Excellent ball. And
a direct hit might have got it. They are running quick between the wickets. That is over signaled by the umpire.
2 overs, 26.
Shot of vice captain manager Tanmay Parmar. Congratulations on the birth of a baby girl. He is on the ground, surprisingly active. I don't know how many hours of sleep he's on, but he usually doesn't sleep much anyway. So let's see how Tanmay can help direct and orchestrate the fielding in the inner circle.
Newborn baby and sleep, that's not a good combination. So, yes, that shows a really strong commitment. Tanmay Bhai wants to lift the trophy this year for his team. 2 overs, 26 runs. I think now this 2 middle overs, both these batsmen needs to rotate the strike the way Tapan Bhai and Manthan Bhai did it for Oakville. That's crucial. If they try to hit every single ball, then they are not going to be successful in this middle overs.
And it looks like the machine is on. The wide machine has started. Jubin by 2 balls, 3 runs. Scarborough Strike Force, I'm looking at the bench from here, and it looks like they've got some energy. And that's important right now. They got to keep that motivation for the players.
Very sensible batting here by Saurabh Bhai. He placed the ball perfectly in the gap and got 1 run. Required run rate is only 6.4 from here. They don't need to hit big boundaries. They need to stay at the crease, single double, and utilize the 2 overs power play later on. Big hit by Malobai. I think it's in the gap. It's a boundary. Good comeback ball. Excellent ball by Jubin Bhai. One more ball to go. So far, 34 runs. And this is the third over. Scarborough Strikeforce playing at the 12 runs run rate. Oh, bottom edge. Very close to the stump. One run.
That was almost a wicket and almost a boundary at the same time. That was a tough one.
Yeah.
Looks like. Hats off to our cameramen and camera operators. This is a step up for sure with the new technology they've implemented. It is a viewing pleasure for those that are unable to make it to the ground. But I'll tell you this much, live is live. If you're on the ground and you see the energy here, I can't wait to see the semis and the playoffs and the finals. So if you could, make it out 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock. Semis start at 3, finals start at 6:30.
Scarborough need 35 runs. Oh, sorry, my bad. 55 runs in 53 balls. So it's a run-a-ball game now because of the really good upfront power play overs. Both of these batsmen needs to just rotate the strike and take 6 runs, 6 balls. Then I think they have the game here.
That ball is moving. One of the younger bowlers in APL, Nirman Patel, he's been playing for a few years now. He still looks like he's one of the youngest, but that ball is moving quite a bit. He's directing the field and orchestrating things, but sometimes, it's a tough one. He's looking to get a fielder set up and make some adjustments on their side.
Nirman Bhai seems like a very simple bowler, but he has he's very, very talented. He plays and bowls exactly where he thinks that batsman will hit it. Malo Bhai needs to be very careful against him. Very good bowling so far by
You can
Nirman.
see the pressure building up with Oakville, though. They're making minor adjustments on every ball, which is an indication that the team is getting pressure.
Yeah.
It could pay off, but in my opinion, and from the games I've played, stick to your strength. They put a player in the leg slips. They put a couple guys behind, trying to compress one run. But because of that, they'll give up some gaps when the batsmen are going to hit, which they are. They're giving up gaps, and I think those are going to cost them as well.
Yes, absolutely. I'm really interested to see how Nirman Bhai plays against the. This might be the. Oh, landed safely.
My opinion, Malav got lucky there. That ball was not going to make it to the boundary.
Yeah.
And I don't think that it was going to actually get out. So he actually got lucky because that would have been a catch that would have been, depending on the fielder, of course, but it would have been an opportunity to catch. It looks like Sachin is there. So that is the short hands over there.
One more ball to go. Very nice shot by Saurabh Bhai. 1 run. End of the 4th over. Score is 42 runs. 47 runs to win from 48 balls.
It's impressive to see Scarborough Strike Force pulling this off, but they gotta finish it off now.
Yeah.
Nice shot in the off. Takes a single. Their required run rate is 5.9, which is what you're saying. It's a ball a run. Their current run rate is just under 11, and 0 wickets. They've got some batsmen sitting there. We mentioned Nisarg before. There's also Amristanda as the captain. They have players that are going to take some runs and keep that single double movement. The energy on the Scarborough Strike Force bench right now is quite high, it looks like, and the pressure on the Oakville Grizzlies is evident as well.
On the other end, if Oakville wants to win this game, they need quick 2 wickets, which is possible any time. One good over.
There's an overthrow, and they're going to sneak another run in. Wow. You got to stay aggressive, so you have to throw that ball. You can't just, take the one, especially when you have no wickets down. You have to get aggressive, but that fielding has to be there to cover up. You have 6 fielders on the one side. You got to get players there to cover up. If not, this is going to be costly.
Absolutely. Oakville needs to tighten up their game. I think especially Tanmay Bhai and Nirman Bhai, who both of them can spin the ball, and inside fielding where they can block singles and doubles, which are easy right now. If they can block those singles and doubles, they can get good 2 quick wickets.
Malav crosses 30, which is equivalent to 50 in my opinion in a 12-over match. Getting 30 runs on 17 balls with 176 strike rate, that's very impressive. And it looks like he's... nope, there's no appeal, sorry. There's just a continued ball, so that's 1 ball down.
Yep.
Last ball to go, right?
1 more ball to go.
Oh, short ball. And it is punished for 4. Punished for 4.
$50 partnership, opening partnership. That's what we were calling it earlier. These 2 batsmen can turn this game, and that's what they're doing right now. 5 overs, 50 runs.
Looks like Sachin is going to come back and take this this over. I think he is. It looks like there's some conversation on the field. Looks like Tanmay has switched over and Sachin has decided to take the ball with the direction of the captain and vice captain.
What I noticed in last 5 overs that they haven't balled much in the block hole, or they have balled so many short balls that Malo Bhai and Saurabh Bhai utilized very nicely and scored big boundaries.
Looks like Sachin is setting up the leg side strong, and it looks like Malav is not going to give that wicket up. He's not going to take the bait. Sachin is throwing slow balls, trying to bait him into getting a catch out because they need the wickets now.
Yeah. Only way Oakville can win from here is the wickets.
There's a huge gap on long off, and that is where that ball was headed. Luckily, Sachin blocked it off.
Oakville needs Scarborough Strike Force needs 38 runs from 40 balls. Very nice ball in the block hole.
Everywhere. Oh! There's some confusion. I don't know if the umpire is going to give that out. Let's see.
This is a pure.
Let's see.
This is I think block, like fielder blocked the batsman, and I think discussion will be there. Fielder completely blocked the batsman here.
The umpires are talking. They're giving the out.
It's out.
Looks like there's a strong appeal coming from the sideline, but the player lost his shoe, and it looks like
It was a big mix-up between the two batsmen, and end of a really good partnership here. 53 runs per first wicket down. Malo got out. Malo got, and now new batsman is coming at the crease. It's a very critical stage right now here, Anand Bhai, because now Scarborough Strike Force need 38 runs in 39 balls. Um, New batsman Pritesh Bhai is at the crease. They still have a very long batting lineup. They just need to run a ball from here. 38 runs, 39 balls. Still game in Scarborough Strike Force hand, but anything can happen.
I think Pritesh is the impact batsman, if I'm not mistaken, or is it Soda? One or the other. But
Yeah.
they both are looking to have an impact. They are just simply need to rotate the strike. There's nothing crazy that needs to happen here.
And if Oakville wants to win from here, they need a couple of good overs, which I think Sachin Bhai is bowling really good over right now. He has a wicket, four dot balls. This might be a wicket maiden.
Instead, it is a single run. Good fielding, good coverage. That was a straight shot, a nice shot actually. And it looks like at the end of the over, Sachin has 2 overs and 12 runs. No wickets taken, but he's helped compress the run rate, which is good.
One more tight over, and Oakville is back into the game. 1 wicket and 1 tight over. Anything can be possible here. This over for this game is very, very, very important. If Jubin Bhai can get 2 or 3 runs and a wicket, Oakville will be
To be
back.
honest, based on the history, I'm going to see a couple wides coming.
Nah!
And he just picked up a wicket on a wide ball.
Yes.
That should have been left by the batsman and simply played. Sodab, you've been there long enough. A partnership of Sodab and Nisarg would have coasted to the semifinals. Now the
Absolutely.
pressure is on. Nisarg can definitely turn the match, but he needs a partner that can help rotate the strike. He takes runs.
Yeah.
And I don't know how quickly Pradesh plays in between the wickets, but they need to connect. And it looks like they will. They played a few matches together. You can see them speaking right now. As they come in, Nisarg is in his own mindset. You know it. He's going to take singles. But
Yeah.
the question is Pritesh going to support him, and can they play together?
On the other side, Oakville has the perfect chance right now to win this game. If they wanted to win this game, they need next 5 balls very tight. If they can give only 2 runs and then get 1 more wicket, maybe Pritesh Bhai or Golden Duck by Nisarg Bhai can bring Oakvilles very strongly back into the game.
And Nisarg, as predicted, is going to take a single run. You know it's going to go on the leg side, and there's not much you can do. To be honest, he takes any ball, wherever it is, offside or strong side, and just places it. He's a great batsman, to be honest.
Three more balls in Jubin Bhai's over. If he can get Pritesh Bhai's wicket in this over, Oakville has a very good chance. Pritesh Bhai played a simple shot to long on for a single. last ball of the over, and as we said earlier, only 2 runs in this over and a wicket. Anything is possible in this game now. If they get the Nisarg's by wicket, Oakville is strongly back into the game. You can see the body language of the Oakville players now. They are uplifted. They are throwing their bodies. They are trying to block the singles. Playing an absolutely amazing game here. Manthan Bhai is coming with the new over. This this might be a man of the match kind of moment here. If he bowls a really good over here, he's a man of the match contender. Um, Easy single. That brings Pritesh Bhai on strike. I personally feel like if Pritesh Bhai goes for big shots, this might be the time for Manthan Bhai to pick the wicket and put more pressure on the Scarborough strike force.
But I like Pritesh Bhai's form. To be honest, he swings the bat well.
Hmm.
It's a matter of picking up the ball early because it is staying low. And if he could be an impact batsman, this is going to be a big one.
Yeah, big 1 or 2 big swings, big shots. That which he hit it in the last game can take off the pressure from Scarborough right now. Still, they have the game in their hand. They have 28 balls, 33 runs, 7 run per over. And there is a run out
Nisarg is
chance
at the
here.
full. There's no run, no out. Sorry, Nisarg was already there before Pritesh Bhai put the
Bat
car
down.
in gear,
Yes.
and then he got lucky on the other side because they went at the keeper end, but they had a wicket on the bowler end. So these little things um, they will add up. 59 for 2 after 7.4.
If Oakville wants to win from here, Manthan Bhai have a really good opportunity here. Nisarg Bhai is a little bit under pressure because of last 2 overs, the way the things are very tight from the bowling end. If he picks Nisarg Bhai's wicket, that's the game.
Don't forget, there's still a power play, so they still have 2 power play overs coming. So if you can get Nisarg to play in the power play, he places the ball well.
Yeah.
If they continue with Pritesh Bhai and he still stays through the power play, it is dangerous. So
Absolutely.
they need to compress now. Right now they're at 31 off of 25. So let's see if Captain Ambrish Bhai decides to take the power play or not. Doesn't look like I've signaled it yet.
Very good swing. Ball stayed low. Otherwise, this was a perfect long on 6. End of the over.
Strategic timeout coming up. There was a run-out opportunity, to be honest. We're taking a 60-second timeout as the teams refresh. It's a part of our tournament here in Atmiya Premier League where the impact bowler would now exit the field. The impact batsman would come and field for the last 4 overs of
25 runs. 25 runs Anand in 3 overs. 1 over with 10 to 12 runs can leave only 12 or 13 runs in 12 balls. And ball is in the air, but landed safely. Only 1 run.
Only one.
You can sense the urgency. You can sense that Rajbai was trying to hit the ball. These are the 2 overs where they wanted to make one big over, score 10 runs in one of these two power play overs.
The reality is, if you're not going to hit now, when are you going to hit? You have the power
True.
play. You've got 2 fielders standing. It looks like they have them in the straight. A little bit on the leg side. For Nisarg, it's a little awkward setup. I would have put him strong, fully on the leg side and see what he does. No. Looks like the bowler actually covered the stumps and actually might have made contact with it. The ball did not. Umpire shakes it off and says no.
2 balls so far from Sachin Bhai in this power play over, and he bowled really good 2 balls, 2 runs so far. Let's see what this third ball brings in. Rajbhai is definitely going to go for big hit.
Pushed and found the gap. Nope. Stopped by the fielder. What a good effort. Looked really good. Batsman was in, but very nice attempt. Nirman to Sachin. 69 for 3. This is going right down to the wire. This is the fielding setup I thought they would have had. They put someone deep on the leg side for the power play. If Sachin goes on the offside, it could be trouble.
Yeah, I think Nisarg Bhai will hit somewhere in midway. Oh, dot ball. Very, very important dot ball. 14 balls, 22 runs. Looks like 1 boundary can change the game too.
Oakville is hedging their bets. They're forcing Nisarg to go. If he wants to hit, he can hit on the offside. They've packed up the leg, even for the power play.
Oh, that was a missed chance. Perfect offside ball, open offside field. Lofted offside drive should be the option, but 1 run.
Signal from the Scarborough Strikeforce bench is to swing the bats and let's go. They have wickets in hand. They need to take advantage of the power play. They've got captain and a few other batsmen waiting to come on in, but they shouldn't just throw away the wickets. They still take the single double where they can, but 21 off of 13 is getting tight. There you go, Raj on the off, but smartly placed fielding. Got them only 1.
End of the 10th over, score is 71 runs. Now they need
20 off of 12. Don't worry, my friend. I'm here to help you with your math. They need 20 runs off of 12 balls. 1 of those 12, 6 of those 12 are going to be power play. So this is important. Looks like you're right. They gave the ball to Manthan Bhai. He's going to take this second power play over.
This is the over. I think Oakville wants to get 1 or 2 wickets in this over and maybe concede maybe 2 or 3 runs. On the other side, Scarborough wanted to make it big, 10 to 15 runs over. Let's see what happens. Oh, what a catch! Jagrat Bhai was Jagrat there and collected an absolutely match-winning catch. Maybe Raj Bhai caught out.
What a catch. If that was 5 inches to the left or 5 inches to the right, that would have been 4 runs on the scoreboard. Instead, it's a long walk back for Rajbhai. Not sure if that is a good thing for the Oakville Grizzlies, only because Captain Ambrish Baitanna now makes his way to the crease in the power play. Vice Captain Manager Tanmay Parmar cheering on the boys. They are making some small adjustments on the leg side. They're pushing it, but the full leg side is wide open. If Amrish can turn on one here, he has a free 4, maybe even 6 if he goes to the leg side. Wide ball signal by the umpire. Looked close, but he gave him a wide. Looks like he was pushing out.
I have a strong feeling that Amrish Bhai is going to play a captain's knock here to take his team home. And bold. Maybe I jinxed it.
What a ball. He was ready to go offside, leg side, sorry. Now the vice captain comes in, lefty, Amar Bhai. You never know.
Manthan Bhai is playing one of his lifelong memory game here. He played absolutely amazing batting in first inning, and now he's bowling. Manthan Bhai bowled 2 balls in this power play over, and Anand Bhai, he took very important 2 wickets and only gave away 1 run. Manthan Bhai.
Let's see as the final tweaks of the fielding are set up. These are a very, very important few balls coming up here.
I have seen Amar Bhai hitting long shots. He's a very well-known baseball player, and this is exactly what Scarborough needs. A good 2 hits from him. And
he took a peek over the leg side because you can see they put 2 fielders in the straight. I'm a little surprised, but let's see how this works out.
Ball staying very low, and dot ball.
I think what they're forgetting is that they got Nisarg on the off strike. I don't know why they're not running, and almost like a suicide if they have to. Put the pressure on the fielders, take the single runs, and get him up there because you know if they get a loose ball on the leg side, that's gone for 4. That's what I'm talking about. Let them do that. That's fine.
1 run. And Nisarg Bhai is on strike. So far, Manthan Bhai bowled really good. 2 wickets and 2 runs.
Let's see if Oakville makes the change here. Yes, they do. They're putting Tanmay down deep on the leg side, opening up the offside for Nisarg and challenging him, letting him, if he wants to hit, he can go ahead and hit off the offside. They're trying to pack up the leg side. Manthan changes his side.
Don't forget that Nisarg is also very well known for known for his cover drives, lofted cover drives.
Not denying it at all, but his strength is his leg side, and they're taking it away. They have to pick one weak spot, and they're trying this. Let's see if it works.
There we go.
Just
lofted, long off shot. I think Amar Bhai wanted 2 there, but only 1 run. Little mix up here, only 1 run.
I think Amar Bhai had the right idea. He has to keep Nisarg on strike, and he knows it. But as you predicted, he lofted that. If he had a little more flatter and sent it off, that would have been 4. But the active fielding in the straight saved him. Amar Bhai pushes it on the offside. Nice little shot.
And he took a run.
And Nisarg is coming, and wow, he is stealing. That is just
2
highway
runs.
robbery. That was a single, and they just stole a second run. Before Amar Bhai could turn, Nisarg came and tapped him on the shoulder and said, "It's your turn to go back." Good running, guys. Good running. He understood the situation, understood that it was the last ball, and he understood that he needs to take the strike. Very well played. Smart cricketing.
What a playoffs game. 15 runs, last over. Scarborough fighting for their spot in the playoffs. Oakville had handed over the ball to Nirman Bhai. He's a very smart bowler. Perfect, I would say, perfect bowler for someone to bowl to Nisarg Bhai for 15 runs.
I agree. I think this is strong captainship from Tanmay and Sri. They've done a good job at controlling the runs. You know, it was a hot start, but they're going to let the batsman use his own strength. They're not going to let the bowler's strength be used against them by bringing in a pacer. They're letting Nisarg go ahead and go up against Nirman. Nisarg is not a power hitter, so you know that he's going to have to use all his strength to get a boundary here, and they're packing it up. Very, very well done.
Yeah, but also they have left one spot wide open on the offside. I was just about to call it because
you are calling it, my friend. That is a 4.
Lofted cover drive, 4 runs. That's Nisarg's strength as well.
I agree it's a strength, but the ball didn't hit the ground. If Nirman can get the right length, Nisarg is handcuffed because he has to play the ball off the bounce. He took that full toss and pushed it over, and I think if Nirman can just get his length down, he's set. They've pushed Sachin down, like you said. They've got the fielder now set up in that same spot, but once again, never know.
Yeah, but Nirman is an off spinner, so his ball is always going to go away from the Nisarg bhai. So knowing Nisarg, smart batsman, he will definitely try his shots on the offside. Never mind.
What the heck do these commentators know? We just say something and it goes the opposite. It looks like they have given him the out. Coming back. They were trying to squeeze in 2. They need 11 runs. You have to do that at this point. There's nothing else you can do or say. "11 off 4 is not impossible, my friends." They have a quick little team huddle, and let's see how they set this up.
Did you remember Nisarg bhai, Sarvapriya bhai? When he came on the at the crease, he needed 6 runs from 2 balls, and he hit the 6. Anything can possible here. 4 balls, 11 runs. Four balls,
10 runs.
10 runs to win. Nirman is a very smart bowler. And a ball went all the way out.
1, maybe 2. Nope, they're going to stay 1.
1. Three balls, 9 runs. Nirman bhai to Amar bhai. This is one of the APL moment. Two balls, 9 runs. Amar bhai needs 2 big hits. Nirman bhai is a good, smart bowler. Excellent ball by Nirman bhai. And that's it. Last ball to go. 9 runs to win. Very good, smart bowling. That's the end of the game. Oakville Grizzlies won the game. Very tight game.
Oakville advances to the semifinals starting at 3 o'clock. So we'll see how and who they match up against. 3 o'clock will be the semifinals. Oakville advances. Scarborough Strikeforce really made a fight and took it to the end. Thank you for joining us. See you in a bit for the last semifinal between Toronto Thunder and Milton Mustangs, set up to be another great match.